This is Paul Hiss. Yeah. A sound resembling a prolonged sibilant sound as that of SSS. The secret sisterhood of the secret society. Oh, the hisser. Oh, oh, that's such a hisser. Yes. You know, when my wife had me arrested, it was May 27th of 2012. Yes. Served me a dissolution of marriage. Or at the time, I thought it was the arrest record that was in a sealed, confidential envelope. Yeah. Then I actually was reading the different reports, statements, evaluations, investigations, and assessments. I just found out last week. Now, sometimes when you're not familiar with the judicial process necessary to have a divorce, yeah, having had two of them before she petitioned for dissolution of marriage, yeah, seemed like she had a lot of experience in how the actual judicial system works. Now, I never really felt like I was incompetent. No! I just thought that I would get all the necessary documentation to respond to. Yes. When responding to the summons for dissolution of marriage. Now, the more I think about this, the more I'm confident that there's some hillbillies. Yes. I mean, they might wear judges' robes. Yes, yes, yes. They might look like judges right now, but they're hillbillies. Good old boys. That are absolutely sure they know how to handle situations. Now, when you think about child support, yes, it is very non-abusive of a spouse that realizes that I was the third spouse. Yeah, that I made sure that child support services did know that that was Heidi's money. Yeah, and I never questioned my wife about why we went through a foreclosure. Yes. Or we had to use credit cards to buy food. Yes. Or why I volunteered at food banks. I thought, Heidi, that money is yours. Right now! And it seemed to me that these hillbillies, yes, they probably own trailer parks. Now, when I look at the actual quality of the property that I'm going to sue for, yes, is there personal residences, then there's commercial property? Yes, there is. Now, what are the different zonings necessary to own different kinds of property? Why don't you get me the judges of the United States for the last 50 years? Yes. Now, there's Melly. Right now. I just needed to know. When you own property, do you have any trailer parks that you no longer want to have ownership? Yes. Because I'm going to look at the zoning regulations necessary to own the property that you own. Yes. What it was owned before you purchased. If you purchased.